Hi guys, so today we're going to be looking at how to structure a main body paragraph, and again in this video we'll break it down into different sections and apply it to an example at the end. So why is it important for you to understand how to structure a main body paragraph? Well, firstly, it helps you to categorize ideas and offers greater clarity in your own writing. It also helps you to develop your argument in a logical manner. Therefore, it's really important to offer only one main idea or argument within each paragraph. Offering too many ideas within the one paragraph will often confuse your marker about the point that's being made and will ultimately weaken your argument. Therefore, you should typically aim to write between 4 sentences and half a page long for the ideal paragraph length. And if it is any longer than half a page, you firstly need to review that paragraph to ensure that you're actually only writing about one main point. And if that is the case, and you are only writing about one main point, but your paragraph is over half a page long, then you need to have a look at it and think about whether you can break it down into 2 separate paragraphs. So, how to structure a paragraph? Well, firstly, it starts with a topic sentence, and this is an opening sentence that introduces the topic of that paragraph. So in other words, it indicates the main idea or argument that the paragraph is going to be about. And remember, this should be only one main point within the topic sentence, as this will help offer a stronger argument within that following paragraph. It is then followed by the middle part, and these are sentences that help develop and expand on the main argument or idea that you've offered within the opening sentence, and these are known as supporting sentences. Now, supporting sentences have 3 roles. They can provide a definition or clarify any uncertain or complex terms that are located in the topic sentence. They can present literature or evidence to support the main argument or idea from previous studies, examples, statistics, or through direct quotes. And finally, they can offer remarks on the topic sentence to extend the analysis. So you might offer contrasting arguments to expand the examination or offer critical analysis. Now, it's important to remember that you don't need to include all 3 of these supporting sentences within the one paragraph. And then finally, we end a paragraph with a concluding sentence. And these have 2 purposes. The first is that it summarizes the information provided in the paragraph to help explain how your point contributes to the question. In other words, it's like a mini conclusion. And this should link back to the argument or idea within the topic sentence. And an easy way to achieve this is through using some of the key words that you used within that opening sentence. The second purpose is that it creates a link to the next argument or idea in the following paragraph to help with essay flow. Now, it's worth pointing out that you might not always need to include both these purposes within the concluding sentence. For example, if you have split a paragraph up because it was too long, you would only need to create a link to the next paragraph. You would then only sum up the information when you have reached the end of that initial point explained in the topic sentence, whether that be at the end of the first, second, or third paragraph. Anyway, so what I've done now is I've actually created an example to explain and relate these different sections to an example main body paragraph. So I started with, there is growing evidence to support that personality traits can have an impact on an individual's exercise behaviour. And this first sentence is the topic sentence and tells the reader what the paragraph will be about. I then move on and state that the 5-factor model, which remains the prominent model within personality research, stipulates that personality can be ultimately described by the dimensions of neuroticism, extroversion, conscientiousness, agreeableness, and openness. And this is a supporting statement in the form of a definition. So this sentence helps explain personality to give the reader more of an understanding of such an unclear term. I then go on to say, in a recent study, findings indicated that individuals higher in extroversion are generally more positive towards exercise and accordingly more likely to feel their exercise intentions. Now, this is a different type of supporting sentence in that it offers evidence or literature to support the main idea through highlighting findings from a recent study. I then go and talk about and say, well, conversely, other findings suggest that the personality dimension, conscientiousness, as opposed to extroversion, help mediate exercise intentions further. So, again, it's a different kind of supporting sentence, as I'm now offering contrasting evidence, and it allows me to expand on the discussion point that is being made. And then from that, I then go and say, well, although the reasoning for the differences in results is unclear, a possible justification could lie within the population sampled. For example, the former study sampled a student group from Western society, whereas the latter study sampled a population group from Asia. And this is a supporting sentence that extends the analysis. So this sentence then provides a comment based on previous findings to extend the information, allowing the writer to show some critical analysis. And we'll look at this further in the critical analysis video of the website. I therefore end the paragraph by stating, it is therefore seems apparent that personality dimensions alone cannot predict one's exercise behaviour, and that cultural factors need to be considered. And as you can see, this final sentence draws the information together to provide a mini conclusion. Note how it links back to the main argument in the topic sentence using similar words. It also provides a link to the next paragraph. For example, in the next paragraph, I would then go and expand on cultural factors and how this might impact on exercise behaviour. And that's how you structure main body paragraphs. Check out the other written example that I've provided in the video below for further help on structuring main body paragraphs. And again, if you've got any questions, just drop me an email. Thank you.